and no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the UAB Blazers offense will have the first possession of the game. And, David, this offense is built around keeping it on the ground and feeding the beast at running back.
Yeah, and he is a grown ace man. That dude, it starts and ends with him. Jesse, how nice is it to have a running back that you can turn and the ball to? He's going to get positive chunks. Defenses fear him. That's a really nice place to start on offense.
And it doesn't matter how many guys they have in the box, right? Every single week, defense is key on stopping this guy, and none of them can do it. He is so dynamic, a true game changer for this offense.
Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Wilkins. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Got room at the 35. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult.
There he goes. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Bringing the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
From the gun, the ground game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And the field goal unit is on the field. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about in that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
So Tulane's offense will go to work for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Second down, he'll throw it. He'll heave it deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lewis. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down.
Turning it on. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Crosses the 30. He's got away. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Tulane right back to the line. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. He'll take a shot. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He'll try to take it back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. To the air, it's Wilkins. Buys a little time. Right on the money. On the move at the 30. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself.
Breaks away on the left. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. And the Blazers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
I like the defense there and their mentality. After getting gashed on the ground, they just turn the page and they generate the pass rush the very next play.
The Blazers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They've got the screen set up. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up third down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Going the other way, and he's got room. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Looks as if that'll be enough for a Tulane first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Makes the grab. It's Lewis. Turns it on in midfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. Tulane right back to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off play action. He's going to fire deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win in David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached a break. It's UAB on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. they'll go back to work. Back to throw, it's Wilkins. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out.
Breaks into the open.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Blazers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Kane. Right down the gut of the field. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UAB. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Gives it on the option. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. Tulane right back to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Gregory. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He's got great speed. Touchdown, Blazers! Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Nebraska is ahead early in Lincoln, but that's not exactly Mike Rozier out there running the ball. This game is a long way from over. They're up by 10 over Michigan. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Find some fresh air. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Still on his feet. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. The Blazers will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They've gotten nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The give out of the gun. Nice move there. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Tulane right back to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And I like the job by this defense. Seeing the play action, reading it, reacting to run, and then you got to convert to a pass rush. They do a really good job of it. Get to the quarterback and hit him as he's throwing the football.
Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the catch. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And they'll just try to kick it out of bounds to make sure that thing doesn't get run back. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Got the first down. Looking for more. Speeding down the left side. At the 20. The 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, UAB.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Pulls it in. It's Hubbard. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Back to pass, it's Wilkins. Trying to get behind the defense. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, after getting the takeaway now, you're in the fringe area just outside the red zone. The offense trying to stay aggressive. They're throwing it right away, seeing if they can catch the defense sleeping after now just coming.
Oh, he's got some space. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
That's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And the Blazers line it up with a 1st and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to attack another one. Touchdown, UAB! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point.
31, Tulane, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Tulane right back to the line.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. Third down coming.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue.
There he goes. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Wilkins. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection, in the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Blazers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. We've got a timeout from the kicking team.
Timeout, UAB.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Here's the pressure. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Blazers will boot it away to start the 2nd half. Coming out with it, it's Hubbard. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter.
It just
Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Tulane to the line, facing 2nd and short. The give to the single back. stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Leaves it with the running back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. And that last run leaves him with a 3rd down. Will they keep it on the ground? Dropping back, it's Wilkins. And the missed connection on 3rd down. The Blazers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Here's the punt, and whether it goes 3 yards or 93 yards, just don't let that return guy get it again. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They'll try the run. Breaks into the open. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Wilkins. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Blazers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Miami is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that may get its own 30 for 30 after this one. They're up 14 over Stanford. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Can't get him to the ground. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle is Hubbard. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. To the ground with the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position.
Oh, he's got some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. On his feet at the 40. Turning on the Jets. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, UAB. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Gives it on the option. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Quickly complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving. Down the field.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the single back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
It'll be 3rd and long. Leaves it with the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They kick it away on 4th down. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it from the gun. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. A deep throw as the clock winds down. He's got it inside the 25. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
He'll run it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. The give to the back. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for the